there, it's Karen here. Welcome back and welcome to some new subscribers that I think I've been getting recently, so thank you for joining me. As you can see, I'm working in my Literary Ladies journal today and have finally put my closure on. I kind of talked about it, I think, in the last video, what I was thinking of doing, so I thought, well, I better go ahead and do it. It's about time. This is just a piece of seam binding, but it's more like a ribbon really that I've got on a big reel, and I've never used it for hardly anything, so I thought this would work really well. It's nice and strong, will hold it all together, and I just stitched it on up and down with my sewing machine, and I've still got a thread here. Doesn't matter how many threads I cut off, there's always one that I miss. There, and I hand sewed on my button, which is not something I do very often, I have to say. I don't do hand sewing, but I thought it would look better if it was, and it would be stronger, I hope. Just for a bit of decoration. I would have liked to have put a bit of lace under it as well, but that was just pushing my luck trying to sew through that as well. This is quite thick now, it's got several layers, so I thought, no, just keep it simple. So I have gone ahead and just glued in those pockets that we were looking at last week. So all the pockets that I had pre-made are all glued in, and I want to just work my way through. There's a couple of things that still needed to be finished off. This was one of them. This was this postcard that I put here because there was it's like a letter really on this page, and I thought it would be quite good to have it kind of as a hidden pocket, and I really like this one because it's got the same flower as in the background paper, so it looks like it belongs. And I hadn't really thought it through when I cut it out, so I'd left myself a very small border. So I have done a teeny weeny gusset. I just like about 1/8 of an inch, but I thought, well, that would just give me a little bit of room to put something in there. So I'm going to glue that on first of all. That's the first little job I want to do. I hope you're well. This is my first time back in my craft room since I got back from my weekend away with my daughter and her husband and my little grandson. We had a lovely weekend in Suffolk and celebrated my birthday while we were there, which was lovely. And George, my son-in-law, had made it was a sort of more of a tart than a cake because it was chocolate, basically chocolate. A chocolate tart with orange flavouring. It's my favourite combination. And he just put some dried orange on the top as decoration, and I ate it. I loved it. I thought it was great. He said, "Why are you eating that? That's just meant to be decoration." I said, "Because it tastes so nice." I love anything orange flavoured, and dried orange, no problem. Love it. So yeah, he's a lovely fella, and my daughter is very happy. He makes my daughter happy, and that makes me happy. And it was just lovely to spend the weekend with them. I do see my grandson regularly, as you know. I have him every Thursday, or we have him every Thursday. But to spend that time with my daughter is a bit of a treat these days. We don't get to do it very often, so that was really lovely. So yeah, we had a really nice time. And now life is back to normal. I'm back in my craft room. So that's glued in. The other little job I wanted to finish off was decorating this pocket here. Just one more. I hadn't got many pockets that needed finishing off, but this was one of them. So I've probably shown you in the past. I had this pad. Now what did I do with it? I pulled it out. I was going to show it to you. No, I hadn't pulled it out. I just went to do it and then got distracted. I had this pad. I bought it ages ago I did a little order from Temu quite a while ago just to see what sort of thing they did, and these are one of the things. I bought a pad. I've used it before. I used it in my Lace and Ladies journal because it has some really pretty sheets in there, make lovely journal cards. And anyway, I went through it and it had a few pages with kind of books and writing things and stuff on it. So I just pulled out the ones that I thought would work for this journal. So there was this one which has got ink and a quill and some books, and this one's got a book on here, and the colours go really well with the journal. So I was really pleased with that. And then the one I decided to use on the pocket, I've already got it ready. That's just the top of it. And this was, it's like a typewriter with some letters here, with some wax seals kind of on and piled up letters there. So I thought if I pop it on there like that, and then I'll put one of my letters, one of my little letters from Rach and Bella, one of their freebie letters and envelopes. I'm just going to pop it there. So that's what I'm going to do, keep it simple. I might even add a little lace, I don't know, until it's on, whether I'll feel the urge. I might. I often feel the urge to put a bit of lace on things. So I don't need that. So yeah, it's quite a handy little pad that. One of these days I'll have another little go at Temu. I don't really go on there. Well, I've never been on there any other time. It just, I did have a few things that I got from there which were handy. But it's a case of not knowing where to start to look. They have so much stuff. It's a bit overwhelming sometimes. Anyway, so I'm just going to pop this on here like that. And put it there, and then I've got my little letter just poking out a little further than I need really, but yeah, that's okay. Is it going to be there or there? Can't remember. Like that. And it'll act as a bit of a tab as well on that pocket. Turn the page. So, yeah, I think that's going to go. No, I like it like that. So I'll just put that on. And then we'll start putting things in the pockets. And we might add a few more pockets as we go. I've got lots of pockets that came with the kit that I haven't actually added yet. So I will do that. Let's take that bit of glue off, which I don't need. Let's just rough it up a bit. Right, so that's that page done. And we've got plenty of writing on the other side, and it's not too lumpy bumpy. So go back to the beginning, and I will be adding. I've got my little clusters here. I've got my little pockets that came with the kit here. I've got a bunch of tags and all sorts. Yeah, I've got these little clusters that I pulled out last week from my cluster book, which I'm hoping to add. There's a bit of the snippet roll left as well, which I can add and decorate it up a bit if I feel the need. So let's just go through and see whether we want to add anything more. So I'm already thinking. No, I don't think that needs any more actually, because it's really pretty, that page. I don't think that needs anything else. I'm thinking this might just need a little tab. And we could see what we've got. How would that look there? That one. That one. It's got quite a big pearl in the middle of it. That one works quite nicely. That would look better there. I think that goes rather nicely there. So I think I'm going to pop that one on there. And we will get, whoops. Oh, yep. Fabric glue, where are you? There it is. Still haven't found my bottle of glue that I lost, which has got the little silver nozzle. Not that I use it, but it keeps this a bit better sealed than just having a pin in it. So this isn't great. I think I'm going to have to order some more bottles. This has got glued in. Right, 10 minutes later, finally got it ungunked. Got the gunk out and ready to use. So that's going to go, did that go up the top? Yes. So, yep, I'm going to glue it down this side. Just Just having it sticking out a little bit, and it'll be a nice little tab. Okay. There we are. And next, let's see if we can see anywhere else that needs a little extra something. And keep in mind I want to give up some more pockets maybe in here. Got a pocket there. Do we need a pocket here, I wonder? Just one of these. I've got some of these little pockets from the kit, which will need a little bit of something extra added to them. Probably a bit of lace or something. Got this one. Just feel like that these, because they're quite small, maybe 2 of them on a page would be quite good. Although I think, excuse me, I think they'd be better on this side, so you can put things in from that side. So maybe not those. We do have these. And we also have got some corner pockets, but they all go this, well, say they all. I've got 2 here, and they both go the same way. So I usually like them in pairs, so that's not quite going to work for me. These don't look right on there, do they? No. Keep looking. And there's a pocket here that needs something. Right, shall we start? Oh, I think I should put things in as I go as well. That was the other thing I want to do, start putting things in the pocket. So let's find something to go in here. And I've got my box of bits and pieces, box of ready-made tags, journaling cards, etc. Ooh, that's coming up. And we'll glue things back down as we go as well. There we are. Focus on what's important. That's right. I need to remember that. That's what it says on here. So I've got this one. No, that's too big. That's too big. Yeah, I've got this one. That'd go better. That would look better in there, wouldn't it? Yep. And in here we've already got this letter here tucked in. We need a journal card. Got these 2. Is that big enough? Yep, that would work in there, I think. Don't think it makes any difference which one I go for. That's in there. Then we have our glassine bag here. Anything else? No other tucks? No? That was it. Just the glassine bag. Right, so I need quite a big card to go in here. Is that too big? Might be too big. That might be more belly band material. Yes, that's too big. I've got to make sure I keep these in 2 separate parts of the journal, haven't I? I used the same image twice because I liked it and didn't realise I'd already used it. So I've got lots of small things, but not very many big ones. So we're going to need to make something to go in there, so we'll come back and do that. At the moment I'm just trying to concentrate on getting things in the journal that I've already got. This one's already been stuffed nicely. And we've got a pocket here. So I'm just wondering, would you pop in there? Yes, she would. I might actually put a little bit of lace on the edge of here, just to give something to pull her out by. I've got all my little bits of lace that I've been working with in this pouch that I bought from Bella at the retreat. So just need to find a little bit that would work. I think this piece would be good. And I'll just I keep forgetting to put my pins back in my bottles. And that's all the cause of all my trouble, not putting my pins back properly. Right. Okay. Look at that. Oh well, I won't lose it, will I? So I'm just going to put that little bit just there, I think. Only covering up a little bit of the butterfly. Turn it around. It's got a bit of a kink in it, which we don't really want, but it won't show if it's at the back. Right, just a little tab, just to give us something to get hold of to pull it out. There we are. That tucks right in there. Right. Just enjoying looking at these papers as I go as well. So I don't think I would have. Oh, I may have to make something, but I had thought, usually I like a corner pocket, well not all, I mean not always, just sometimes it's nice to have corner pockets opposite each other in the middle of the signature, but these aren't going to work like that because they're both going that way, so I'll possibly put one of them in somewhere. Ooh, and of course we've got the other lacy pocket on the other side. Have I got anything to go in there? No, not right now, so I'll have to come back and make something. I've got options here for making things, but I thought it'd be good to just get some of the things in that we already have. I wonder, I've got a pocket on this side, haven't I? What can I put in here? I've only got this one really big one. I've got this tag that opens out. Ooh, that's not really going to work like that. I've got this journal card. I don't know if that's going to work in here. Not really. We have got a whole bunch of letters that came with the kit. And as there looks like there's a letter, I could try and put a letter behind there. That one. I might fold it up, make it look a little bit old, because it's got a crease line here. And then we can tuck it in there. Alright, there's a nice little collection of those, so I just need something to go in here. I've got a bunch of little tags, couldn't remember the word, that I've had in my box, ready to be finished really. They're in my to-do box, things that have just been either from previous projects or just that I'd cut out and backed and never really done anything with. So I've kind of pulled them out thinking, well, the colours were quite good. Some of them are all finished. Ready-made tags, just been backed, and I'll put a topper on them. I've added a butterfly to this one and I added a rose to this one. So they're just there ready to pop in. They're a little small for this little spot here. So that's going to need something. Nope, I haven't got anything quite right for there yet. And I've got something, I need something to go in here. And again, I need something, oh, maybe that will fit there, actually. I think I'll just put that there. And, I get a couple of, it's a bit lost in there, isn't it? So there's also, sorry, excuse, got a bit of croaky throat. I've got a whole bunch of tags here as well from the Billet Doux kit. I haven't done anything up. I printed this on the back, really pretty, lacy digital on the back. So I would want to finish them off, but I thought I won't do anything with them until I decide which ones I'm going to use, because some of them are plain, clearly need some work on them. Some of them are a bit more decorative. So I thought I'd finish them. Oh, look at that. Same as the background. When I've decided if I'm going to use them or where I'm going to use them, so I could use that one there and maybe something else. So I might just, doesn't need backing, needs inking, needs a topper. But it doesn't really need much at all. Quite pretty the way it is. Right. What can I put on here? Let's see if I've got some little trimmy bits that I could just. So I don't really want anything down here because it'll just bulk up, block it as it goes in that pocket. Really, I just need a topper, tab, whatever you call it. Don't think I've got anything in here that I would want to use. Nope, not that lot. Not this time. Bit of lace. Why not? Lurking at the bottom here. Oh, peg with nothing on it. Okay, a bit of this would be lovely. Okay. Put this in here and then I'll make something else to go in it as well. I made this a bit too long, I probably have. Whoops. Does not need to be as long as that. I don't know why I cut it that long. Right, little lace tab, a bit more ink around this side. So yeah, we're going to have quite a few things to make. I had a few. I had more pockets really than anything else, I think. Oh, I've got this big pocket here. Ooh. Yes, I think I have. As long as it's not stuck to itself. So she might well go nicely in there. Ooh, what's happening with the glue here? feels like there's a blockage. No. I did find these quite tricky to glue in. Right. Yep. It's in. I think that looks okay there. I need another one for this side. Oh, this is also quite a bit of glue. Luckily you can't really see. You can hear it tearing. Hopefully it's not too big a deal. Yep, should be able to get something in there. Just got to make another one to go in there. Oh, this one's stuck to here. I thought I got the glue off. No damage done. Right, so something in there. Would this go in here? It's a bit tight. Don't think this pocket's quite strong enough. Put that in there. Got that one, and I'll make something a bit bigger, I think, to go in there. Right, so we didn't add any pockets, did we? Any of these little pockets. The thing is, we have got so much stuff going on already in these. There's not a lot of room for extras. Just see. Pocket there. Something to go in there. I think this is really pretty. I wonder if I could put something on this page. So there's a pocket on the other side of this. I don't usually like to have one piece of paper holding double weight, but it would look better if it was there. That would look. Nope, that's not going to go on there. I'm going to have to find somewhere else. I may come back and rethink, or I may have a look and see if there's room in here. So here we have our belly band. Now I've already used my big card. I wonder if it would look better in here. Let's just see. It was a bit of a squeeze. This one, maybe it would be happier in this spot. Yeah, I like that there. I think that's where it's going to go. Wondering whether to put one and put these on here somewhere, but it doesn't quite work, does it? This almost looks like it should be a hidden pocket, like on the other signature. Do I have that piece? I've got quite a few pieces. I don't think I've got anything that would fit to cover that up. I'll have to think about that, because I think that would make quite a nice hidden pocket there. What have we got here? I need something big to go here. Oh, we have got a few things we need to make. Now, will this fit here? Ooh. Will it go down far enough for her face to show through the vellum? No, of course it won't. But I do still quite like it there. So that's going to go in that pocket. trying to decide, do I need something? Don't want to cover any of this up, that's the trouble. We have got this pocket here, and this needs some lace across the top. So I'm going to see what I've got. This lace would work quite well. I think it was a bit curly-wurly. Maybe it doesn't lie quite flat enough to go on this. Be all right on the edge, but maybe not on that particular piece. Got this pink, but I think it's too blendy. Nope, not the pink. What else have I got? Got anything else? It's kind of wide. Not really what I had in mind. Or I've got this. I mean, I've got others in my box, but these are just what I've kind of pulled out. Actually, I rather like that there. Just because these are the pieces I took away with me, and I'm still working my way through them. Yep, I'm going to use that piece. Just cut this end off a bit. Then I can cut it there, and it's evenly spaced. That's going to go there, and then I'm going to have something in here because that's where the pocket is. So let's put some glue on. Oh goodness, this pin's ridiculous. It just sticks so soon to everything as soon as you take it out the bottle. I might just pop it on my little pin cushion so there we are. I can grab it more quickly. Right. I always forget. I've got my book weight here and it's right next to me and I'm still forgetting to use it. Put it there. Okay, what am I doing? How am I doing for time? Not too bad. Don't want any glue going into the pocket. Right. To make sure it doesn't glue itself shut. It probably will because that seems to keep happening. I'm just going to... Hopefully that'll be okay. And I don't have anything to go in there yet. Could I put one of these, both of these on here? And see if I've got any. Got this little piece of snippet. Might go quite sweet on there. Then we can put a couple of little tags. Yep, gonna do it. Gonna put them here. Right, they're on. Now I can put in some of these little tags that we've got. Perhaps too big. Feels a little big. That one's nice. Need at least one more. Yeah. Don't know. What else have we got? That could go there. That was too big. Yeah, I just need some little ones, don't I, in here. Got this one. And I've got a few things that can be finished off. These away a second. So I have a bunch of little mini journal cardy bits, and there's envelopes, there's a whole bunch of stuff that could be used for these. So if I choose a few, I can put them in and get them finished. So I've got this one. Does that go in here? They are quite big, aren't they? I put this quite close to the edge. That was probably not the cleverest idea. That could go in like that. Yes, that could go there. Good. I will do some work on it. This would also work. Yes. Good. That work in this one? No, it's a little big. Yeah. It's going to go in there, isn't it? Alright, so we want to finish that one, finish that one. So I've got a few little things here that I've pulled out that I think will fit in those pockets. Otherwise they'll fit somewhere else, I expect. So this little one, I think this was, I don't know which kit this is from. I've had it a while. It's nice and sturdy. It's got a backing on it. I just wanted something here. So I went through my box of teeny tiny ephemera pieces that I've got from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, from various kits, but a lot of her kits come with lots of things. So I've put them all in this box and I just go through them. It's got butterflies and all sorts, flowers, all sorts of bits. You never know what you're going to find. And I did find this tiny little piece, and it's actually, I don't know if you can even read that. It's like a little letterbox, and it says letters on it. I thought, how appropriate is that for this kit? Some little flowers, and I just thought that would be perfect on here. Then I've just got this tiny little bit of lace that I'm just going to put under it. So that's what I'm going to do here, and then that will be finished. And we have a little finish tag. So that's that one done. I've got this letter that I had already folded up. That I think in its folded up state, because I followed the fold lines that were actually on the letter itself, on the digital, because obviously it's a digital of an old letter. You can even see where there used to be a wax seal. So that will fit in one of the pockets, so it doesn't need anything doing to it. And I've got these couple of envelopes, which I think I just want to back and ink, and I think that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to back these with some coffee dye paper. So let's just do that. And I just need my glue book. running out of space here. Isn't that always the way? That's what we do. We start off a nice clear space and then we just crowd ourselves in with all the stuff we want to pull out to work with. And then we have to put it all away. That's the hard part, having to put it all away so I can do something different next time in another video. I'll just have it right to the edge. And this one, I mean, they're not printed on flimsy paper, they're printed on, I think, 180 GSM, but it's still not thick enough, really. Some of them are okay. Depends on where you want to put them, but sometimes I just feel they need a little bit more sturdiness by backing. Right, so those are ready to go. And then I've just got these two pieces. This one is a little journaling card from the Medieval Mirage kit. The Letters, Ladies and Ledgers. One of those three words, I can never get the order right, but you know what I mean. And this one's from the Billet Doux. So I think this one doesn't need much because it's pretty and it's got decorative bits on it. I just thought I'd add a little bit of lace in the corner, just to add a bit of interest. So I'm just going to glue those on. Oop. Oh, I think I wanted to ink it first. Yeah, just take that off for a minute. And I was going to round the corners on this. So let's just do that. And then I'll ink it and then I'll put those bits of lace on. I'll put a bit more glue on, it'll be fine. Oh no, before I even do that, I want to back it as well. Getting ahead of myself. Right, so, yeah, that's upside down now. So let's, yeah, I'll back it. Trying to decide what's best to do first. I will back it. I'm going to back this one onto some avocado dyed paper. I just think that's more appropriate. I don't know what I was obviously doing trying the printing out. The printing didn't go too well on the other side, so I've got some of these things. I've got some printing on the other side as well. Perhaps didn't work out too well. I can't remember what the problem was. I should have waited until I'd done this before I did the corners. It's definitely needed backing. Shall I do... Actually, I think I might do this as well. Even though I printed it on the other side, I still feel they sometimes come over a bit flimsy. So maybe I'll back this one as well. While I'm at it, onto the same piece of paper. Sure. I'll just use my scissors to go around these little rounded bits because I don't think my punch will work. And now we'll do it again. Put the glue on the corner. Just going to do that so we can see the little flower down there. And just a bit of the, I think that's that last little bit of the, not bad, doily that I've been using at different places in the journal. I think that was the last little scrap of it left. So why not just put it on here? Final flourish on this little card. Okay, so that's that one done. Now we've got our tag, just to finish this off. And again, I've just got a bit of simple decoration. I will ink it first. I'm going to snip the little tiny corners. Right. And I think on this one, I'm going to put a bit of cheesecloth. And again, I'm going to use a glue stick. Pretty good for these kind of thin materials. And just to give it a little, give this little image. This is from the Medieval Mirage kit. I think she can just pop on there. All the kits will of course be linked below, as long as I don't forget sometimes. I think I looked at one of my videos from from last week and realised I hadn't done it, so I quickly did it. Added my links. They're not hyperlinks, just in case you've clicked on them and thought they don't work. Somebody did message me to say the links don't work. They do, but I'm not that skilled on how to make them into hyperlinks, so you just have to copy and paste the link into your search engine, the www. Put it in the little box at the top, and it'll take you straight to wherever that video is, or the kit, or whatever it is I'm linking. It's just a case of copying and pasting. Of course, if you're in, I don't know, there may be some devices where that's difficult. I do apologise. I'll have to try and figure out how to make them hyperlinks. I will do some research into that, see if I can. I'm sure it's an easy thing to do, but they don't seem to turn themselves into hyperlinks when I put them in. Okay, I've got that piece of fabric at the top there, and I think because I like this blue because it picks out the little bits of blue in the background and the blue here on the image, and I had a little doodad floating around on my desk earlier, and I thought, well, that'll go on that tag. Do you think I can see it now? Well, of course not. So I don't know if it's going to make it onto there. If I can't see it, where did it go? Oh, there it is. It were hiding under something. Just that little thing there. I thought that would look really pretty just at the top of this tag. So I'm going to put it on there. It's probably left over from when I was decorating the snippet roll last week. we are. So that's it. Let's put these bits in the pockets. I don't know if they'll all go in, but we can have a look and see how they fit. And that will be us done for today. Right. Yep. So that's these. There's already this one in here. This little letter going there nicely. And can we put this in here as well? Sticks out a little bit, but I don't think I mind that too much. And then we've got these. I'm just wondering, maybe this tag can go. So I've got this letter, which is coming away from its backing, just on that little corner there. So we've got that envelope there. That's going to show, going to go in a bit further. Yes, it is. I might just pull that out a touch. Rather like those there. I don't know if I need. Do I need a tag as well? Possibly not. That tag is not. I don't think this one actually works now. Now that I've gone to all that trouble, but I think this might. That envelope is going to go in there. That tag, I don't know about the tag. I'm not sure the tags work terribly well now. I quite like it just like that. These might have to go in somewhere else. So that's it for today. I've definitely got plenty of space to put some things in here, although they're quite little pockets, so we've got some little things to make. And I haven't left any space behind because it'll be stuffed as it is. So we'll do that next time. And yeah, we'll find some homes for some of these things. So yeah, I think we're still working, still decorating. We'll make some journal cards. Ooh, just had a thought. Will that go in here? Yes, I think it will. That's going in there. We'll make some bigger journal cards. I'm just going. There we are. They're gone in there now. Next week, just to go in those bigger pockets. Oh, I've still got another little tag here. Oh, this is the one I had the letter thing. Oh, well, I'm sure I'll find a home for that. So I'll see you next week. Well, I'll see you in the next video, which will be before we do this one. It'll be working on the on the autumn journal next time. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.